The secret to playing better. I think that's a question as old as time. Everyone wants to be better, wants to find the secret thing to play better. And while everyone is looking for the perfect settings and the perfect config, there's still one thing that people always forget about, or it's not as often talked about. And yesterday, again, I noticed it in effect. And that is why I want to talk about it. But as always, guys, don't forget about the giveaway in the description down below. Check it out and come to the Discord for more. And now a quick word from our sponsor. This video is sponsored by SkinBaron, the ultimate marketplace for buying and selling your CS skins. SkinBaron is a German company with an excellent Trustpilot rating, trusted by thousands of players. Save up to 30% compared to the Steam market with over 1 billion skins and easy to use filters. Finding your perfect skin is a breeze. They offer multiple payment methods including credit card, Klarna and even more. And if you're selling a skin worth over 1,000 euros, you'll only pay 2% fees on it. Use my code Shifterz to support the channel and start your SkinBaron journey today. Thank you, SkinBaron, and now back to the video. So let's quickly get it out of the way. It's your mental game. The mental game is the factor that will constantly impact how you play during a whole match. You will have highs, you will have lows, and depending on that, you will adjust your gameplay. And if you get tilted, you get sad, you get quiet, your game performance drops. So that is why I want to focus in this video on that part. But first, guys, don't forget your settings and all of that are obviously also important. You need to find the sweet spot for you, what matches your playstyle, and get comfortable using it. Don't always switch it around, because if you always switch it around, you will never really get used to your config and all of your settings. And that is why it is important to stay with something you think works. And if you have to do adjustments, do it in small increments so your body is able to adapt faster. And with that said, let's now get back into the mental topic that we want to discuss. As I stated before, your mental game will affect how you play, how you communicate, and how you act in game. Which basically means if you're feeling good, everything is working right now, your shots will be hitting better since you're more confident in engaging against the enemy. You will be more engaging with your teammates, calling out better, giving more information than usual. And obviously you will be more confident in your playstyle, meaning you might be more aggressive and you will be putting more pressure onto the enemy. And if they can't handle it, you will be playing better even more. And this basically means it's a spiral. You can either spiral out of control, going down and falling into a slump and all of your stats decreasing, or you can spiral up, you can get better and you will perform very well in a match. So how do we overcome this problem of spiraling out of control, not being able to perform suddenly and losing game after game if the problem continue? First of all, you have to accept failure is part of becoming better. It was, I think, Warow who said it once. At this point, we all judge each other by the ranks, and if you don't perform accordingly, the pressure will get to you and you therefore will perform even worse. And on top of that, add the constant checking of the scoreboard, and seeing you bottom fragging will obviously not help your ego and will make it even worse. And that is why basically accept that sometimes you will have a bad game. It is okay to lose. Learn from what you did and try to do it better next time. And also a very important point is CS at the end of the day is a game and it's supposed to be fun. If you lose the factor of having fun, you will play worse. Most of us have tied the factor of having fun with winning against the enemy and stomping them. And if that is not happening, you're not having fun. But there should be more to playing this game than just winning. You should be having fun with your mates, your friends, and you should be enjoying the time you have together. Spread good vibes, be a nice guy in the voice chat. And I know this is an easier thing to be said than done, but be a nice guy, give callouts, and overall don't try to be toxic. And if you're able to have a bit of fun, even with the randoms, it will lift their mood, they might play better, and therefore you have a higher chance of winning. And if you get easily tilted by the enemy team writing in the chat, mute them at the beginning of the game, or just mute the guy who is trying to do a bit of trash talk, and you should be fine. And hey, on top of that, maybe even unbind the option to check the scoreboard. Since what is the benefit of you checking the scoreboard during a match? Yes, to see how good you're playing or how bad you're playing, but at the end of the day, you should be focusing on now having fun rather rather than looking at some statistics. And with that said, guys, I hope this video helped you out a bit, gave you a bit of perspective on how to play better. And if you have any further improvement tips that you personally use, write it down in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to check out all of the relevant links down in the description, and I will see you guys on the next video.